That's lazy.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be a sort of mukbang slash chit chat. So the company sponsoring this video is Unice hair. So I have worked with this company a few times in the past. They are a hair company. They're pretty known for the most part. They're like one of the top known ones. They did send over this gorgeous wig, so I got the sponsored hair. And I just need to talk about it for a couple minutes. Y'all know how my little paid promo stuff go. I have to get it out in the first couple minutes, then you can skip to the good stuff. So they sent over this honey blonde wig, and this wig was pre-colored, so it has these highlights, and then it's this nice mocha, kind of light mocha brown, and it's really pretty. So the wig is 24 inches, it is 150 density, and the lace is 13 by 4, and of course it is soft lace and it's ear to ear. My lace is probably coming up. It has been a very long day, so if it's coming up, don't come for me, okay, because we can fight in the comments. No, I'm just kidding. But shipping with this company took about 3 or 4 days, and it was via it was either FedEx or DHL. I know right now those are the two fastest shipping carriers as far as international stuff. So I really am obsessed with this wig. Like, if you are following me on Instagram, you did see me post like a lot in this wig. So it's not only because I'm collaborating with the company, because I really like this wig. Let's talk about the details. So it is available in 12 through 24 inches. As far as density, it does not come in another density, but this one is relatively full, as you guys can see. Like, I did a hair-based video on it, and most of the hair, I was able to do multiple styles with the hair, so no issue there. On me, the wig falls about 26 inches. I do have a method where I believe that machine-made wigs are pretty longer than, bundles and closures and bundles and frontal wigs, because they just, I don't know if it's something to do with how they make them, but they just fall a little longer. So this wig falls pretty long on me. The wig is not too full and it's not too thin. It's like right in the middle. It's pretty perfect, so I really like that a lot. So if you guys are interested in this gorgeous wig, then go ahead and check out the link in my description. Don't forget to check out the coupon code from Unice Hair. They are having a little sale right now, so you guys can get some money off of your order. Let's just hop into this video, guys. So I do want to say, before we get this started, if I look greasy, if I look tired, if my makeup ain't on fleek, or if I'm just eating fast or something, just don't mind that, because it's been a long day. I'm hungry. Only ate once today, and that was this morning at 11 o'clock. And 2, I've been filming and doing TikToks and stuff all day with this wig on, so the lace probably isn't as durable. But let me shut up and start. I got a pizza from Pizza Hut. Oops. And I did not eat a piece just to do this, to show you guys. It's just pepperoni. These wings, okay, I already ate these, I'm not even gonna lie. It was an 8-piece, but now it's what, 5 left, so I ate 3. Not that bad. This, as you guys see from the title, y'all probably is thinking, what the fuck? Okay, so this is gonna be a tea time story time in a way. If you guys like this, I'll try to do more, because I actually have some very interesting things that have happened to me in my life. Like, some crazy stuff has happened to me. This particular situation, for the past, maybe, I've been talking to someone for over 6 months. This is from last year also, and everything was good with me and him. Like, the sex was on point. Well, everything for the most part was good with me and him. So we'd have little disagreements or whatever, but it was nothing crazy. He was very nice, treated me like a gentleman. Never had an issue. I battled anxiety really bad back in the end of August, October, September. Wait, so end of August, September, October, sorry. And it's just been kind of going up and down, but he was kind of like my sort of help in that time, I was with him a lot because of my anxiety. And it was mainly because being around people and stuff kind of distracts me from being anxious. Everything good, y'all. So, we're talking, you know, we're doing what we do, you know, everything is good. So, fast forward back all the way to what, February? Okay, this is so embarrassing. So, we went to see a movie. I remember it was like February, what, 28th? Sorry, my hands is ashy, y'all. You know, I gotta keep them washed. I wash them like 20 times a day. So we went to see, I think it was Escape Island or something like that. Fantasy Island? I can't remember. It was a good movie though. So we went to the movies. Everything was good. The movie was maybe like 2 hours long. Everything was good. You know, I fell asleep during some of the movie. I don't even think he knew. That's how long the movie was. The movie was extremely long. And we seen a late one, of course. After like, I'd say October, I stopped going to his house. Nothing was wrong. I just was home more. I also was working at Amazon, so I had a night shift, and I think I just started staying home more. I don't know why. I think my anxiety was kind of easing up. Haven't been to his house in months at this time when we went to the movies. My sister, my older sister, comes to my house to watch my son, and she's like, well, I might as well just stay the night. And I'm like, okay, well, you could sleep in my bed. I'll just go to his house. Why did I think that was a good idea? Go to his house. Mind you, it's like 2. It was like 2 in the morning. You know when you get out a movie with your little dude or whatever, you tired, you want to go home and like lay down, snuggle, and go to sleep. Period. When I tell y'all, alright, enough is enough. I get to his house. You know, I go take my eyelashes off, do the usual, brush my teeth, whatever. Put my hair up. You know, I have my clip-ins in, I think, around this time. I have my clip-on bangs in. So he's already in bed. He gives me some clothes to put on to go to bed. I get in the bed. And I say within like 30 seconds to a minute. You can't see it anymore. My arm was tore the fuck up. Like, I'm surprised that they're gone because I really thought it would be like scars. Y'all. So, first things first, let me just say, I personally never grew up with roaches and rats and bed bugs. I just never have. Thankful. So, I'm in the bed and I'm just like, I feel like a burning. It was like burning. Literally, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm kind of like, I've been here before multiple times at multiple days at a time, and I've never gotten bit by nothing. Nothing. You know? So, in my mind, I'm like, no, it's not bed bugs. So I'm really convinced that maybe I was anxious or something. I don't know, anxious and got some anxiety, and I started getting hives from anxiety. So I Google like symptoms of anxiety. Hives is one, but it's kind of like not really common, I guess. So it depends on the type of anxiety you have. I'm like, okay, maybe it's that. So he's watching me because I'm telling him like, something is going on, like I'm getting swelled up. So he gets me some hydrocortisone cream, and I'm just like, something up in here. So I got about 3 bites on my hand, and then I was like, so from that point I started moving around. I started moving the covers. I started looking. I'm like,
what's going on, baby boy?
So, I don't know what I did. I think I moved my sleeve or something, and this traumatizes me to this day. A fucking bug ran out of my sleeve, and it was brown, and it was a circle, and I hopped up so fast out of that bed, y'all. And he was so convinced there was nothing in his bed. I'm like, bro, I have welts on my body, like, what? So it went from those 3 or 4 to like, y'all, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they skipped 6, 7, 8. It was so many, and I was like, what the fuck? So at this point, I'm just like, okay, there's something that was biting me. Not sure what, because I hopped up so fast and I was scared. So I'm just like, let me go home. I took off the clothes that I had. I said, you can wash them or you can throw them away. I don't care. Just take me home. And then this dude had a whole attitude. Like, he was pissed. He was pissed because he felt like I was calling him dirty or something. I just was like, I need to go home. I need to shower. I need to take my clip-ins out. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on, because I was fine. And I literally got in your bed for like a minute and I started getting bit the fuck up. So I was so confused. So then he's like, okay. And then he like angrily puts his clothes on, gives me something else to put on, and then we go to the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit in the back, because I don't know, at this point, I don't know if something came from the movies. I don't know if something came from him. I don't know who the fuck it came from, but it came from somewhere and it wanted my blood. So I'm just sitting here like, okay. So it's an awkward drive home, and then he pulls up to my house. He's like, so you really just gonna go home? I'm like, what? Nigga, yes, I'm going home. I'm not going back to your house. So, y'all, oh my God. Basically, I get out the car. He zooms off because he's pissed, and then he gets home and texts me, I tore my room apart. I don't see nothing. I'm not dirty. I don't have bed bugs. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, who called you dirty? Like... So he said he didn't see no bugs, he didn't get no bites. Okay, whatever. Then I get in the house, I dump my whole purse on the floor, I take my clip-ins out. I'm just paranoid at this point. I remember I put my clip-ins by the sink. I was like, Tuh, ain't shit getting in my motherfucking house. I was convinced. So I take off the clothes that I had on to ride over to my house in the car, and I put them in a bag, and my sister set them outside. So I set them outside the door. Then I'm full, y'all. I ate too fast. But then I shower, lotion up, and go to sleep. And that was it. I wake up, it was a nice, you know, nice sleep in my bed. My sister, you know, slept with my son in the living room. Thank God I got a good night's sleep. So all is pretty much well at this point. I'm like,
living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden.
No, boy. I thought it was sweet. This nigga literally gave me bed bugs. So I say about 3, 4, 5 days later, I'm in my bed on TikTok, you know, minding my business, and I was like leaned up against my headboard back there, like, you know, kind of in like a chilling position with your phone and laying down at the same time. Okay, so everything's all good. Then I get that burning feeling, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. So I turn the lights on, y'all. Mind you, there's a freaking hive on my body, and it's red, and it's swelling, and it's itchy, and I'm just like, I just couldn't believe it was real. I started panicking, hyperventilating. I called my sister, because now this is some days later. Everybody, she was home. I was in my bed with my son. So she's like, well, you gotta check, you gotta look. You're not gonna know until you look, and try to. And I'm looking, and I don't see shit. I'm just like, okay, I don't see anything, so I don't know. I'm like, maybe it's my nerves. Maybe it's really nothing in here, whatever. So, y'all, then I go from my bed to my couch, and I slept on my couch for a good week and a half. So didn't get bit or anything, but I was paranoid as fuck. Like, I was out there itching stuff that wasn't even there. I was just itching every second. I felt like I was on some drugs or something, y'all. I was itching. It was crazy. So basically, that was that, and I was good. So Sunday rolls around, you know, all this time passes, and he's like texting me, calling me bogus because I did him wrong and I was being mean. I wasn't letting him come over. Like, nigga, I got bit at your house. Why the fuck would I let you come to my house? And why would I come to yours? He was so convinced in his head that he didn't have them, like, and I'm a very, very clean freak. Like, I don't like germs, I don't like dirt, I don't like nothing. I will clean my house, okay? I clean my house every day or every other day. It depends how quick it gets dirty. But with just me and Bryson, it kind of has to be every day because that little boy throws toys everywhere. So basically, it was Sunday, and I remember I came from a shoe. I had a shoe. It was the pictures with the pink. I had like pink. I'm not gonna insert a picture, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know. Follow my Instagram, it's Diane Tucker, if anybody that doesn't. So he was like, you hungry, da da da. I'm like, yeah. I asked him to give me some fish from this fish place and then give me some wings. It was like a combo, and then some fries. Oh, it was so good. So he comes, you know, it's all good. Now, mind you, actually before this, I'd say maybe earlier that week, he had came and slept on, we slept on the floor together. We made like a pallet and we were good. Like, no bites, no nothing. That was it. Like, and that was the one time I let him because he was making me feel so bad. Like, you know. So that happened, and we were good. So I'm like, okay, maybe whatever he had is gone, because he told me he bombed his house the day after or whatever, and that was that. So I'm like, okay, we're probably good. So I let him come back to bring me food. So he sat on my couch. So I had like the lounge couch where you can like lay down and it has the armrest, and then I had like the regular sofa. So he was on the sofa, I was on the lounge couch, and I had a really long day. Like, I was up till 5 the morning before because I had to paint my toes and do my nails because I'm like, I'm not going to no shoot, not ready, baby girl. So y'all, I went to sleep, and I remember my sleep was very short. I woke up and it was a welt on my thigh, a welt on my calf, and a welt on my knee, and I was so fucking pissed because I'm just like, I'm tired. This is at the point where I had just redid my room. I had spent like $400, $500+ on everything in my room, like remodeling it, and I was just like, I can't be comfortable in my own house, and I was annoyed. So he's like, okay, well, because I'm like, okay, I have bites again. So he's like, okay, let me see. So he looks at him or whatever, and then he's like, well, I don't know, I don't have any. I'm good, I don't have any. So I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck, whatever it is, it don't want you, it wants my blood. So then he caught another attitude and left, and I was like, I'm leaving, I'm going to my mom's because I can't be comfortable here. I'm tired, I want to go to fuck to sleep, and I couldn't in my own vicinity that I pay almost $700 a month for. So I was pissed off, and that was that. He left and was just like, well, text me, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, y'all. So then I called my sister, my big sister. I call her like all the time when I'm like scared or need advice. And I'm like, can you, I was telling her what happened actually. She was like, okay, I'm gonna just come over there because my family knows me to be very dramatic, and I overthink a lot. I have anxiety. I've been like that since I was a kid. I hate it because no one ever takes me seriously because they think that I'm overreacting all the time, and that's not the case. Not all the time. My camera overheated. But basically my sister, she was like, okay, I'm coming to look. So she came and helped me look through my couches. We flipped them over. She was saying to like cut the like fabric or whatever, because that's where they would be if they were in there. We cut, we flipped it over, we went through the cushions, we see nothing like at all. So at this point I was very concerned because I'm like, what the is going on? So then she found a Terminator, so I had to call them. I mean an exterminator, so I had to call them and set up an appointment, blah blah blah. So basically the exterminator told me to like not waste my money on having them come out, but he basically told me to just like get more. So okay, basically this is what happened. The guy, I like cut him off. First of all, I cut him off because first of all, you gave me what the fuck you gave me, so why would I even talk to you anymore? Like, what? So we were just not on good terms, like, and it was just annoying because we couldn't hang out, we couldn't do nothing, and I was annoyed because I had fucking bugs now. So I personally never seen any bugs in my house. My son has never had any bites, but I found out that people are very asymptomatic. Sort of like the coronavirus. You can just appear normal, but you can be getting bit, but not have an allergic reaction. So that's the trick with these bugs, I guess. So my guess, someone came to his house, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because he was coming to my house like for weeks at a time before any of this, like before I decided to go to his. So I'm just like, what if he came and like left some and they had to like hatch and have babies or something? I don't fucking know how the bugs work. I couldn't do the research because the picture of these damn bugs makes me cringe, so I couldn't really stay on the internet too much about it. So that was that. But I asked questions and got, you know, information. I was told the right stuff to put in my cracks and stuff, and of course I bombed my house multiple times. Like, I spent over $100 in bombs. I bombed even when I didn't have to bomb, just because I was paranoid. But as of today, there's nothing in my house at all. There's nothing. So I don't want y'all thinking I got some bed bugs, but basically I ended things with him because I just felt like you are the person who gave me the stuff, but y'all probably want to kick in and you want to act like I'm calling you dirty or you're dirty. Like, first of all, you do not have to be dirty to have bed bugs. Yes, dirty people have them, but you can be clean. You can go to somebody's house, they might not know they have them, one crawls on your ass and travels with you, because apparently there's travelers. You could just take it home, they multiply off your blood, so you don't fucking know. It's not like I wasn't calling him dirty. I just was pissed off at the fact that my skin was getting marked up. I was itching and having to deal with these bites for days. So it was just like, then I live in a upper lower, so my landlord and his family is beneath me. So it's just like, if it was a huge problem, I would have had to like probably get put the fuck out. But thank God it did not get, you know, that bad. So yeah, I cut him off. We don't talk anymore. He's tried to reach out, but it's just kind of like, I'm sorry, I'm not putting myself in that position again. You're not coming here, I'm not coming there. It's just, it's for the better, you know. It was a fun little run, you know. Cool, really cool guy, really nice, and nothing was really wrong except that. And y'all, do y'all think I'm petty for cutting him off because of bugs? Because that shit ain't no joke. Like, it's kind of like if somebody gave you roaches, you would be fucking pissed. Thank God it didn't get bad as like an infestation. Thank God, because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, I'm about to pay $1,500. But I did get stuff and I treated my house myself because, baby girl, who is going to pay? Not me. But yeah, that's the update. So I threw my furniture away, even though my furniture was used for my old apartment. So I needed to get rid of that, and I'm getting some more once all this quarantine stuff is over. But yeah, that's pretty much the story time. Sorry if I talked too much in the beginning. I'm tired, it's late, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to sleep. For more story times, just comment below. Let me know y'all thoughts, because this is a funny topic and it's very interesting. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna go to sleep.